friends.
Hi, Fiber friends.
This is Karen and Bryan with the Fiber Hearts.
He's peeking in. Oh, your little doll is peeking over.
Yeah, my little doll's back there.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep, somebody made that for me.
Yep.
Anyways, it is December 2024. It happens to be December 31st, so technically, I did make the video this month. As you know, I'm doing monthly videos. If you like to follow us along, please subscribe and like and all the things that YouTube want you to do so that they think you're important.
Just subscribe and click the notification bell, please.
Apparently a lot of people watch videos and they don't necessarily subscribe, so don't just watch the video. Please hit subscribe. Thank you.
You have a fuzz on you.
I have a fuzz. I'm fuzzing.
That's a shadow.
It's a shadow. Okay. Yes. All right. Wow. Okay. December was fun. We did a lot in December.
We did very many things.
I hope you had a great holiday season. Lord knows we had a very busy holiday season. It was fun. So we, I think I told you this last time. Maybe. We were going to be in a Christmas choir, and we decided to bow out of the Christmas choir because
it was too hard.
It was not your typical church choir.
Yes.
It was going to be a presentation. Okay.
We did not understand at the beginning that our idea of a choir where you sing, I don't know, Silent Night.
Yes, Silent Night.
And Jingle Bells, followed by Santa Claus is coming to town. No. Yeah. No, this was a complex a cappella.
Yes, a cappella. 75
minute performance where there were parts, like all four. What is it? Bass, tenor, bass, alto, tenor, and soprano.
Well, then they split it into six there for a minute.
Yeah. And with 2 original compositions.
Yes.
That were hard and they were dramatic.
Yes. And very little time to learn everything.
Yes.
Anyway, we'll tell you more about that.
Yeah.
What I want to do is I want to start off with the yarn.
Yes.
Okay. Go grab your cup of tea. We didn't grab ours because we're heading out the door real quick. But and then hang off to the end and we'll tell you a life update.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Okay.
All right.
So I just have a few things to show. I have a couple of finished objects and a couple of whips. So one thing I did was I made a super scarf. Okay. And it's Mr. B's super scarf.
She gave it to me. Isn't it nice?
Yes. So this is it's merino wool. It's all merino wool. Okay. And this section right here, this was that yarn that I said when I tried to make it into a shawl, it looked like a pizza. Okay? This is double-stranded. When it was single-stranded, it looked even worse. Because you'd have a red spot here, a green spot here, like the green pepper, the pepperoni, the cheese, and the tomato sauce.
It's like one of those pair of yoga pants that you get that have embarrassing things.
Yes. It just did not look right. Okay? Yeah. So, I must have tried like 5 different things. I must have tried 5 different things to make with this yarn. I could not find the spot. The right stitch with the right pattern, etc. Until I started making a super scarf. Now, I happen to have some red merino. I added some red to one end, and this is the... this is the moss stitch. So I did that. I did the moss stitch and I kept going and kept going. And by super, how many feet you think this thing is?
Probably about 8.
It's probably about 8 foot long super scarf. Okay. And I double stranded. It's nice and thick. It's warm. All that wool, right? And so, and it kept going and I kept going because I was going to use it all up and be done. And then I ended up with a green, and I think it turned out really cool looking. Finally, I don't know, that's picking up green.
It's not.
It looks like blue, but
it's not.
It's actually green.
It's
okay.
Aqua. It's a greenish blue.
Yeah. Anyway, So I'm crocheting, right? I'm going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. So this is how this goes. So Mr. B, he goes, wow, that's a nice looking scarf. And I'm like, well, thank you. And I crocheted and it got longer and it got longer. He's like, wow, I really like that scarf. And I was like, oh, well, thank you. And then a little while later, he's like, oh, I really like how that's turning out. That's turning out really nice. And now finally, you know, it takes a little while, but I'm getting the hint. So I said, here you go, Mr. B. Here's your scarf.
You gave me this scarf.
Yes, I did.
Scarf. You asked very many questions about
yes.
the color scheme of the scarf. Yes. Although you said,
well, I didn't want it to end up looking like a pizza.
No, but you also wanted to make it look manly, you said. And
I want a manly scarf.
You decided that this was, and you asked me very many questions about how a style, what color palette and style men's scarves ought to be. And we spent a very, like a larger than expected amount of time researching.
Get in here. Doesn't it look good on him?
Yeah, it does look good. I like it.
It looks good on him.
Anyway, we ended up, we decided that this could be a sniper's scarf. Because I told her men like manly things, of course. And so, you know, if it could make you look like a Green Beret or a British banker or, you know, a sniper is getting ready to go into their hide and this is a bunch of camouflage. Yeah. And it keeps you warm. That's good. So, anyway, it's a nice scarf.
He could hide under a pile of leaves with that thing.
You would never know.
You would never know.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
You could practice as a blanket.
That is one of my finished objects.
You did a great job on it. I love it. It's nice and warm. I've worn it in public many times since and gotten lots of comments. It's a very nice piece.
People really like this scarf.
Yes.
So I turned an object that I thought was terrible into something now everybody's, yay!
Yeah, nice. You did a great job.
I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the scarf.
Yep.
All right, and then I'm trying to think what else I did. There was another finished object. Well, look around. Is there anything on the floor? I feel like I made... Oh, I know. Grab me them hats. Of course I had to make hats, right? Because, you know, I am collecting hats all year long to make donations. And, in fact, another organization was asking for blankets here, like, yesterday. So, anyway, this is that rustic yarn. You're going to be seeing a lot of this, so, because I got a lot. Because it was $3 a skein. And which was on premiere week. Yeah. So we got some hats. I was playing around with how tall, how wide, what's the size brim I want. I was fooling around with that. And this one is a set, a cozy set. And so I got a hat and I got a little cowl to go with it. Mm-hmm. So, yes. So I got my hats done for the month. So that's good.
You did good.
So,
these look lovely.
That's going to go into my giveaway pile.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Then I got an idea. I saw that. Yes, I saw that. That gal that is, I can't remember her name, from Repeat Crafter Me. Sorry, I apologize. Can't remember your name.
It's a fun name, Repeat Crafter Me.
Anyway, Yarnspirations and the gal from Repeat Crafter Me, they were doing the Penny and Benny Bear crochet along.
I didn't know you got that.
And it was like the first 3 weeks of December. She was going to send out a video and a pattern. They have the pattern on Yarnspirations. And I thought, well, all right, I'll give it a try.
Oh, look, there it is right there.
Yeah.
It's at repeatcrafterme.com.
Yeah. And it's on Yarnspirations.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, man, she's got very many.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted by
I know. She's got
content.
A lot.
She's got a lot of cool stuff on
I know. It's cowl season, too, because it's the beginning of the year, so people are going to be posting their cows.
She's got a picture of herself, but she doesn't say her name.
That's all right.
She's from the University of Washington.
Can you hand me the whip,
Yes, I can.
Mr. Distracto?
Not distracted. Trying to find her name. I was vamping.
It's okay.
I was vamping.
All right. So they're not done yet, but they're getting close. So this is Penny, the polar bear. All right. Hello. With her one arm. Hello. All right. This is Benny, the brown bear. He does not have any arms yet, but I did get his feet done. And they're kind of crookedy, so they look like he's dancing.
Yep, that's very cute.
So I might have to adjust that a little bit. Anyway, these were a lot of fun. Uh-oh, there it went.
Oh, no.
I forget about this thing. Hold on a second.
We'll be right back. Stand by one. Hold on. You could probably still see us, but we're trying to get the screen to come back on so we can see ourselves.
My screen went out because in 20 minutes the screen decides to die.
And turn on the screensaver. Okay.
Yes.
There we go.
So anyway, what was I going to say?
Squirrel made up.
This is using, most of this is Joanne, Big Twist.
I don't know her name.
Is it Posh? I forget. I think it's Posh. Anyways, it's their, what is that, a chenille? But this, they didn't have any white. Joann's didn't have any white.
I'm just Penny.
I mean, I guess it's snowman season, so I don't know. But anyway, so I went and I got what I thought was pretty much the exact same thing, which it is, but I didn't realize it was bigger at Hobby Lobby. So the white on Penny is bigger. So she's a little bit bigger. She's a big gal.
Yeah, she knows. Yeah, she's got one arm though.
But she got one arm. I know. We waved already.
I'm building her out.
So I'm almost done. You know, we have family in town right now, so I'm not getting much done. But yeah, so we have Penny and Benny, and it's a whole love story.
You made up a love story.
Yes, I made up a love story about how Penny met Benny.
They're a cross-cultural couple. Benny is a brown bear.
Yes.
Penny's a polar bear.
Yep.
And Penny doesn't like the heat, but of course Benny is from where it's warmer, and they work it out.
They figured it out. They live on the colder side of the mountain.
Side of the mountain where there's snow
There's
all
a whole
year.
story that we made up.
Actually, you made
about Penny and Benny. So,
but the one thing that you do, and you do this with a lot of your creatures, is you start with the head, of course, and then you point the heads toward me.
Yes.
And they stare at me.
Yeah, while I'm working on my project, I turn them around so that they stare at Bryan while he's sitting in his chair.
That's right.
And he looks over, he's always like, why are they looking at me?
They say things like, they're making sure you're not doing anything you're supposed to do.
They're keeping an eye on you.
Keeping an eye on me. They have matching sweaters with snowflakes on. It's kind of cool.
Yes.
That's Penny and Benny.
So you can find that. It's on repeatcrafterme.com and it's on Yarnspirations. And it was a lot of fun. It's pretty easy. It's a lot of in the round. Yeah. If you like being in the round all the time, that's the cow for you.
Yeah, you keep saying 1 of 7.
Yes. Because you're having to grow. Because you have to make really extra. Because they're knotted, right? So you have to make extra long arms and extra long legs. And then you tie it in a knot. Which she makes that sound easy. It's a little easier. But, I mean, you can get it done. But it's just like trying to pull it through.
All right. What about this blanket here?
Okay, so I'm on to my next charity blanket. And remember last time I said I feel a ripple coming on? Well, I'm not kidding. So this is, I don't know, 2/3 of the way done. And I decided to do purple and white. So I just used Jada and Stitch's Ripple. And one of her patterns. And it's a nice, solid, double crochet, back and forth, back and forth. It's pretty easy. I mean, what I did to help me was at the very beginning, on every time that it would do the decrease for the dip, I would put a stitch marker, and then I would go up until I kind of got the rhythm of the pattern. Then I didn't need them anymore. Sometimes that helps me. What's going on?
I'm sorry, it's a complete interruption. Continue with your ripple, and I'll tell the story.
Okay. Anyways, it's different shades of purple. I tried to kind of ombre it, but it's not quite an ombre. But
it looks nice.
Anyways, it's a yarn burner, and she's 60 inches wide. She's going to be 70-something tall. She's going to be a twin size is what I'm going for. So I think I have 3 panels to go. And so there's going to be a white, another purple. I even have a darker purple, if you can believe it. And another white. So and then that should be done. And then I already have a ripple that I'm thinking of for another camo type of colors. Manly colors.
Could be a sniper or a green beret or somebody.
I'm telling you what, I am liking doing a ripple. It's so like rhythmic. You go up, you go down, you go up, you go down. And so it's very like Zen.
Sinusoidal.
Yeah, it's just you just get into the rhythm
trigonometric.
and put a movie in or whatever, and you're good. And
which, by the way, Karen enjoys movies that are funny of a certain type. And the other day she kept laughing and laughing and laughing. And usually she's watching some Minions movie, which was, that. But she was watching
Minions.
You were watching Sing.
Oh yeah, I was watching Sing.
Everybody in the world knows about this movie except us. We didn't know about it, but you were watching Sing 2.
It was awesome.
And then Sing, and you were laughing a lot at that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I recommend that movie.
So this yarn is it's basically stash. Almost all of it is stash. This was a mill end white that I got. Okay. So now I've used it up. So I tried to match as close of a white as I could. And I think it's a big twist. That's the closest, I think. This was a loops and threads. What's that? Shiny something. And it's from Michaels. I don't know. Anyways, I had some of that. And then this one was some paint box, and I didn't have enough. So I went to Joann's, brought me a little piece of it, and tried to find the closest one I could find. And this one is a big twist, light lavender, light purple, soft purple.
To me, the camera makes
soft purple.
Yeah. To me, the camera makes the colors a lot sharper in their difference. They're not that sharp in the.
Yeah. This is kind of a blue. It looks like blue in there. It's a bluish purple.
Electric blue.
Yeah.
Purple thingus. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'll tell you this: the big twist purple, which this is not. This is Pound of Love. I didn't like their purple. It's a violet. Like it's reddish. It's a violet.
It's not exactly.
I was like, that's not the purple I'm going for. They call it purple, but I was like, no. So this is Pound of Love, and that's nice. I mean, I think for the the next blanket I'm gonna do a little bigger hook. I like this. This is nice. I'm using a K hook. It's it's pretty constructed, right? There's some serious stitch definition. I would like it to be a little bit more drapey, I think. It's fine, but it's
it's pretty drapey.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I might play with just a little bit bigger section to it.
Right.
And it's funny because these are all 4-weight, and yet I had to put in, to make this match, I had to put in extra rows on this one because it's a 4-weight, but it's small. This is the loops and thread shiny somebody. Okay.
It's one thing you know about crochet is that there's quite a lot of variation.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's what I've been at here in December, which leads us into the quick life update. So we already told you about the choir.
Yes, that was fun.
Yes, I enjoyed myself even being in the practice, but there was no way that I was ready to be in front of people. Not that I'm shy to be in front of people.
Nope.
It was that I couldn't keep up with it was something. It was not Jingle Bells, okay?
No, it was the tenors got to sing on the treble clef for a while.
It was a production.
And then they switched to the bass for a while.
Yeah.
And DSL coda 3 times. And,
it was something.
It was not so easy.
So, and then we, we were elves.
Mm-hmm.
And we helped an organization here pack, and then later donate, distribute
toys.
Lots
of toys.
And so there was a packing night, and I mean, we're talking 1,100 bags of toys. Okay.
That's a big effort. It's a big deal.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. So I was in the girls 6 through 12 group.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, we separated those into each bag had gifts for a 6 to 9-year-old girl, and then the next round was the 10 to 12-year-old girls, and we packed and stacked, and moved the tables and set tables on top of tables so that we could pack and pack and pack.
You made shelves
all these bags.
Yep.
And Mr. B,
I wrote labels.
He wrote labels for all the bags so we knew what to wear, because there were several rooms
3 to 5
of people packing bags for different age brackets, from 0, from infant to I think 18 years old.
Yep.
Wow. So that was Elf Night.
It was a lot of fun too.
Yes, we had a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. And then a few weeks later, they had 1,100 registrants for handing out gifts.
Yep.
And so
quite a
my whole local family,
that's great.
My brother, my nephew, my niece, my everybody.
Yes, I know. Yes. But this is how it went. You guys are coming with me to hand out presents. You can't say no.
Oh, yes. Auntie Karen called and said,
it was great.
We're going to be grateful this year, so get your buns over here.
And you know what? The parents of the little kids were quite interested in making sure their little kids understood that not all is awesome for every family every time, and they wanted them to.
So we have a 4-year-old and a 7-year-old. The 4-year-old, she was a sweetie pie, but she wanted to dig through all the bags.
There's toys in there.
They're like,
I can see.
Those are not for you. We are giving those away. Anyway, it was very cute.
Both of them were very sweet.
Yes, and I would say, and so we had like a gymnasium full of rows and stacked rows of toys, bags full of toys and all sorts of things.
Yep,
hats, blankets, you name it. Yep. And then we had family gifts, and I wasn't quite sure how they did that. And then there was a couple that did Santa and Mrs. Claus, and they were greeting all the kids.
Yeah, that was very sweet.
And there was a whole production out in the parking lot, because you would come in and you would park, and then you'd hand them the ticket, and the ticket would go into the gym, and we would gather all the gifts together, and then we had runners that would run them out to the cars, and it was a whole...
It was great. It was much better than last year.
It was a whole
procession.
Kind of
chaotic still.
Yeah, it's a wild, exhausting, fun day.
Yep.
And everybody's in their, Christmas gear, right? Yeah. So you got the Santa hat on, you got all the things.
And it's at a church, so you got to be nice and kind and everything all the time.
Oh, well, they are. They were.
They're 100%.
And how many volunteers do you think we had this year?
50 at least.
Yeah, there was a lot. Mm-hmm. And, we tried to keep the little kids. The little kids pretty much helped get the packs off the shelves and that sort of thing, because it's a parking lot. We didn't want little kids running
around. Usually they can recognize the numbers.
Yeah. So we had a good time. We were elves. Yep. So that was fun.
And then we went home and had chili with Karen made some
chili. Everybody came over and we had chili at my house. Yep. So then we since we weren't in the choir, we weren't on the hook to do the 3 productions they were going to do. Mm-hmm. And so our church last minute decided that they were going to go caroling. And so Bryan and I ended up being the van,
We were the chase van.
We were the chase van. So Bryan, you did a great job.
Oh, thank you.
He decorated the van and put up lights around the van and battery operated lights and all that. And so our van, we carried, because they wanted to hand out treat bags and cards, that sort of thing, to the different houses that we went to and sang to, and handed out goodies. And so we held the goodies in the van, and then if somebody wasn't feeling great or needed a break, they could come sit in the van and warm up and all the things. Yeah. So we were the chase van.
We were. It was fun.
And we rolled down the windows, and they'd start singing, and we'd sing. And again, we really had a great time. Yeah. And everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, thanks you guys. This is amazing. Oh, that's so fun. Oh, thanks for coming."
Even the corner bar that they went and sang.
And they would run in the house and grab treats for us and hand them out.
Yeah, it was nice. It was really super fun. It was a nice neighborhood thing to do.
Yeah. And there was a local bar. You're right. There was like 2 blocks down. There was like a bar. We went into the bar and sang in the bar. And we did. Why not?
Why not?
So we really had a good time there. Yeah.
And then we went to a local. We went to a Christmas Eve service. That was a lot of fun.
We did. We went to the candlelight Christmas Eve service, And there's where we got to sing all the carols, even the ones we don't know.
That's right.
Most of them we knew. We did pretty good.
I've never heard that one before.
We did pretty good. So it was fun on Christmas Eve. And my poor brother and my nephew, they were sick as dogs. I don't know
have the thing
what is going around, but this head flu, chest cough. Ugh. So I was like, stay away. Yeah. I love you, but no.
So we were going to hang out for Christmas with them, but we did not. We hang out with ourselves.
Yes. So we had at-home Christmas because he's like, Karen, I don't want you anywhere around me. And I'm like, I don't really feel like I want to be around you either. And so we had a good time though. I mean, we entertained ourselves pretty good.
We took we ate all the food that we were going to bring over there.
Yeah. I was bringing half the meal, so we were already.
And we opened presents.
Had food. Yeah.
And we got this is what I was laughing at before. I got Karen a bird feeder that has an internet camera on it.
It is the coolest thing.
It's fun.
Oh my gosh.
It's a bird buddy.
It's a bird feeder with a camera on it, and it alerts my phone when there is a new bird, a new species that comes to my feeder, and I can name the regulars.
Yeah,
and it's so fun.
I was laughing because this is a great picture of it.
Did another squirrel make it?
We have it up on a pole with a squirrel guard, but they can jump. And sometimes they make it. So
they try. They try to leap as far as they can go and jump onto the bird feeder.
He's looking at you too. He's
looking
right at
gosh.
you. I made it, lady.
Darn squirrels.
For every 100 times they try getting up there, they make it once.
And it tells you what species of bird is in your feeder and all that. It's the coolest thing.
We sound like very sophisticated birders because it's like, oh look, it's a house finch.
Yeah.
And a Buick's wren and what was it? The siskel. I'd never heard of a pine siskel. But
siskin. A pine siskin. And we had a
black-capped chickadee.
Yes, the black-capped chickadee. He was cool looking.
Yeah, really cool.
So, it's cool. It's fun to watch. It really is. It is fun to watch. You can sit there and watch that thing all day.
The very first day that we put it up, we're learning. We didn't know better. And so we put it in a spot that was very easy for the squirrels to get to. And so the bird buddy was a squirrel buddy for the first day.
Right. Yes, we did not put it in the correct location. We had a ton of squirrels.
Yes, and they pretty much ate everything. So.
Yes. And they figured out how to scoop out more of the food in the little area. Yes. And I'm like, hey, knock that off.
Yes, so now they've probably done a pretty good job of scooping it out again.
It's called Bird Buddy.
Not Squirrel Buddy.
Yeah, Bird Buddy.
Rats.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's a blast.
And we drove around and looked at Christmas lights, and there's a display in our town. The Swank family. It's a fun name for them.
Yeah.
I don't know much about them, but I do know this: they're very good at synchronizing music and Christmas lights. So
somebody's a lighting engineer. Is all I know.
Yeah, you go up to their house and it says it's a big sign say tune in your radio to this channel, and okay, you listen, and it says the countdown has begun.
Yeah.
In 10 minutes the show starts.
Right.
And anyway, it was fun.
Right. Yeah, so good Christmas lights.
Yeah.
Who knew when you have a lighting engineer around?
Oh, and we got the Starbucks seasonal cookie. We like. Karen likes
it's a mitten. I like to get the seasonal cookie.
Yes, she likes the seasonal cookie.
Yes.
You especially like it when it's a snowman because you say it reminds you of me.
Right.
Anyway.
Then we had Christmas this last Sunday because our nephew that lives in San Diego surprised us.
Yay.
Him and his girlfriend and all the kids. And showed up. Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
And so
the Christmas we didn't have, we had then.
Yes.
It was fun.
So we had Christmas then. So I've had 2 Christmases now.
Yep.
And then today is New Year's Eve day.
Yep.
And they are driving home tomorrow on on New Year's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lordy. And so we are celebrating today. And now we got to go get... Both Jason and I were like, no more cooking. Okay, I can't cook anymore.
We're bringing the pizza.
So we're getting a pizza. So there you go.
Anyway, it'll be fun.
Yeah.
We got Karen's brother gave her an Uno game. Karen's family is an Uno family, and I forget the exact name of it, but it's
No Mercy.
The No Mercy. It's the Uno.
Like No Mercy Uno.
It's got if you're an Uno player, then you might know there's a draw card and if you're really feeling mean, a draw 2 card.
Yeah.
Uno No Mercy has a draw 10 card.
Yeah.
Seriously, it does.
You swap hands a lot more often, and you can really.
You could put the pain
on
somebody.
You can put the pain on somebody on that game.
Totally
so we're going to go play that again.
We probably will.
Because it's a good thing to, cause your family members to suffer during the game.
That's right. Yes, we're going to go do that again. And for the record, Karen won the first 3 games of Uno. I don't know how you did it, but you did. And then,
I know how to do No Mercy.
I know. You're just mean. The problem with that is that nobody wants to be mean to you. You've scared us all off. Especially me, because I know that...
My necklace. I have a magnetic clasp.
Well, anyway. Yes, Uno No Mercy is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We had a great time playing it.
Yeah. Hope you guys had a great Christmas. Happy 2025. Yeah. Keep going. Can't wait. I've been having fun watching your guys' shows and all your projects.
Yep.
So now let's all pray that the yarn goes down in price.
Oh, my goodness. Yes, you did not. Perhaps next time on the update you'll give the full story on the Yarnormous.
The Yarnormous? Yes, There's not much of a story.
No, I know.
It needs to become Yarnormous.
It does. It's kind of yarn-tiny.
It's kind of like, they really didn't drop the price at all. So how is this a Yarnormous is the question.
Not Yarnormous.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Well, bye.
Bye.
Okay, now we're turning it off.